it's also an element, let me be frank also sometimes, for the industry or some players to put the onus on the consumer and to put the kind of liability disclosure that I've provided all the information. We shouldn't favor this. And I think we need to go in a way where disclosures are much more user-friendly and that people use it. And what we have been discussing, and at EIOPA, we have been quite clear now with a policy, and we will use this in all advices and in all elements related to disclosure, both in insurance and in pensions, is this idea of behavioral economics. It's this idea of trying to provide information in layers, to provide a first layer of information that it's short, concise, standardized, that people really understand. By the way, doing consumer testing, so asking really the people that was going to take decisions with this if they understand it and if they will take this as a positive element, and then of course have a second layer of information that can be people can request it, of course, but you should not be bombarded with 150 pages that we will never read, understand, etc. And we should use, by the way, technology.
Absolutely.
We should use technology because technology can be a very good help in this sense of providing better information, more standardized, simpler, and also to use technology, to use the internet, websites, etc., to provide more comparable information about products in the markets. And I think that the industry needs to be pretty active on this because it's on the favor, I think, of everybody because it can reduce also costs.
So Jean-Jacques, this is a call on you.
Well, you know, I
that?
appreciate the intent, and I think we're aligned on the intent, but when it comes to the daily reality, I mean, we have to see that the cost of compliance is growing on the industry. I mean, the volumes of paper which have to be produced, you know, when I go to a board of directors meeting of a legal entity, there are thousands of pages to pre-read. You know, I try during night, but at some stage I need some sleep. You know, and the other problem is what Sergio was saying in the introductory remark is that there are several stakeholders asking for the same information, and this needs to stop. You know, and of course technology can play a role in standardizing information, but the different stakeholders need to have a better coordination, and when they need the same information, they need to agree on a template. This seems very, you know, petty, but this is creating a lot of jobs in the insurance industry just to respond to requests for information which nobody reads, by the way. Yeah, that should be understood. So this needs to be changed, and I think I see also a disconnect when it comes to, you know, the global view versus the national view. Is that globally, yes, we want to go towards harmonization, we want to have you know, more consistency in what we do. Again, very big intent, I fully agree with that. But the reality on the ground is that national regulators don't want to give away